discuss about gender roles. Since women account for 70% of the health and social care workforce, in particularly they are at the bottom of the pyramid, gaps in health worker supply will not be closed without addressing the gender dynamics of the health and social workforce. The female health and social care workers, who deliver the majority of care in all settings, experience barriers at work unlike their male colleagues. This is not only undermine their own well-being and livelihoods, it also constrains progress on gender equality and negatively impacts health systems and the delivery of quality care. Work for Polio has provided real opportunities to get out of the home, to learn new skills, to gain confidence, and to earn a little money for women across the world. At the same time, polio pay mirrors local labor markets that severely disadvantage women, and they are often paid much less than their male supervisors. While earning a bit of money is good, the low pay is demotivating for many. Let's critically look at the framework to understand the gender imbalance through your own experience. Take a pause and think, does any of these apply to the experience you have had? Occupational segregation or decent work? What about leadership and gender pay gap, which is universal? The occupational segregation is a necessary and important decision. In many contexts, the female workers were hired to ensure the accessibility because the men were not allowed in the household in absence of another male. However, women are still struggling to break the glass ceiling. The polio program has recently emphasized a big focus on gender, and is certainly not worse in this respect than most large global health initiatives. These dynamics negatively impact women's motivation, not just in polio, but in many health programs, and creates frustration. Vaccination often requires long journey, overnight field visit, temporary stay in remote areas, riding on motorbikes, which are viewed as culturally unacceptable for women across the community. These challenges make women's work strenuous and sometimes force them to depend on male co-workers. The question is, how could female frontline workers be better supported? Many female polio workers say higher pay is the key thing that could lead to improvement here. A good salary can silence household critics and allow them to hire someone to do some of the tasks they leave behind. Take a pause and identify potential strategies to overcome these challenges.